The teachings of meditations do not say, let us eat and drink for tomorrow we die, but rather let us use this life well since we have no other. The world may have evolved, with battles now fought at boardrooms rather than on fields. However, strategic foresight and adaptability principles remains as crucial as ever. Through his life and wisdom, we can learn the secrets of navigating our challenges no matter how big they seem. So as we delve into the world of Marcus Aurelius, remember it's not just about the art of philosophy, but the art of virtue and virtue only, and harnessing a genius that transcends eras. Welcome to the legacy of Marcus Aurelius. So I recently stumbled across Stoicism while browsing the internet, and I thought, why not dive in and learn more about it, and maybe even use it to solve some of my challenges. And once I did, I figured why not share what I found with you too. But before we jump into any solutions, let's get a quick look of what Stoicism is. Epictetus, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, once said, the chief task of the philosopher is to determine what's up to us and what's not up to us. In other words, we don't control what happens to us, but we control how we respond. For the Stoics, every situation is an opportunity to practice the four virtues, the touchstones of goodness. These virtues are courage, this is bravery, endurance, strength, and resilience. Temperance, this is about self-discipline, moderation, and finding the right balance. It's knowing when to step back and abstain from things that don't add value. Justice embodies fairness, honesty, and doing what's right. Wisdom is the pursuit of lifelong learning and self-improvement. It's the process of continuously seeking knowledge. And that's the essence of Stoicism. The Stoics believe that every experience, no matter how challenging, it's an opportunity to practice these virtues. Life obstacles may come, but they can never take away our choice to act according to these values. The obstacle is the way. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every challenge then is a chance to grow and to become the better version of ourselves. One of the most intriguing figures in Stoicism is Marcus Aurelius. He was a Roman emperor who, despite spending much of his reign on military campaigns, took time to write a kind of personal manifesto on Stoic philosophy. His reflections, known as the Meditations, have resonated throughout the centuries. Marcus said, "Waste no more time talking about what a good man is like. Be one." His story is fascinating, and the wisdom in his writing continues to impact people even today. After reading his book, I tried converting the lessons into actionable insights, turning knowledge into wisdom, and I found out that these principles have helped me tackle some of my challenges in meaningful ways. So stick around. I'm excited to share some Stoic-inspired solutions with you all, hoping that these timeless principles might offer you some guidance too. In Marcus Aurelius, we find the philosopher king, the ruler who preferred the solitude of the student to the splendor of the palace, and the soldier who loved the arts of peace than the glory of war. His favorite study was philosophy, and when he was 11 years old, he adopted their mode of life. The Stoics loved to call themselves citizens of the world. Marcus Aurelius truly finds himself akin to all mankind. He loves to dwell on the instability and insignificance of things. We should accustom ourselves to watch the eternal causes of destruction and realize that the universe itself has no harm. Nothing external can influence us unless we pronounce it good or evil. Each time I read a quote from the teachings of the Meditations, I want you to interpret with your own understanding and leave a comment down below of a quote that sparked joy in your heart. I've got a wine glass right here filled with some quotes from the Meditations. Let me pick the first quote right here. Be quiet then and disturb yourself no more. Calmness of mind is one of the most beautiful jewels of wisdom, and I would love to add by saying self-control is strength, right thought is mastery, and calmness is power. Let every action tend to some point and be perfect. I would love to say whatever your hands find to do, do it with all your might, do it with all your strength, and more importantly, do it with all your power. Every man's life lies all within the present, which is but a point of time, for the past is spent and the future is uncertain. Do the best work in the present, because the past and the future only exist in your mind. If you examine a man who has been well disciplined and purified by philosophy, you will find nothing that is unsound, foul, or false in him. We become what we think about all day. Thy you are maker of you. Make nature and reason your rule to live by. Life and business are like seasons. You can't change the seasons, but you can change yourself. Life is short, therefore be just and prudent and make the most of it. And when you divert yourself, be always upon your guard. I think that's self-explanatory. The Beatles also wrote, life is so short. We should not wander thus, but run straight to the goal without trembling and impertinence. I think that should be one of your abilities. You have to develop and cultivate the ability to act or take action. For the future, do not spend your thoughts on other people unless you are led to it by common interest. I go by the motto of do nothing which is of no use. Put yourself frankly into the hands of fate and let her spin you out what fortune she pleases. Here is a Babylonian proverb. If a man be lucky, there's no foretelling extent of his good fortune. Pitch him into the Euphrates and like as not he will swim out with a pearl in his hands. The last quote goes like this. That which does not make a man worse does not make his life worse, and by consequence he has no harm either within or without. Another motto goes like this. A man is no bigger than the circumstances which he allows to worry him. Adaptability and resilience are key traits of learners in the 21st century, a time of rapid change. It means the ability to be flexible and adjust to changing factors, conditions, or environments. These includes being open to new ideas, flexible thinking, and a willingness to step outside of one's comfort zone. This video is part 1 of my series of meditations. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for part 2, which will drop next week.